Hey everyone, thank you for coming back to my videos. I promised you some reviews after my Singapore pen show trip of the pens that I bought in Singapore. Unfortunately, there's been quite a lot going on in my life since then. Like all vets at this time of the year, just before Christmas, we are super busy and that's been really nice. However, the day I got back from the Singapore pen show, I don't know if you remember my beautiful Rottweiler Daisy. She got very sick, and within a few days I had to put her to sleep. So it's been quite difficult. It's really broken my heart. She was my world. So it's made it difficult to film and actually quite difficult to work as well. But I'm pulling myself back together. I'm ready to do another film. And I do have a little bit of exciting news for you. I'm going to show you the thing that, aside from the fountain pens, is fixing the hole in my broken heart. Meet Tiger Lily. She's a 3-month-old Rottweiler puppy. We don't have the same bond yet that Daisy and I had. That was really unique. Daisy was everything to me. But this little one, I'm always going to have a dog, and this little one, yeah, Bob, is helping mend my heart. So because she's so new, I can't leave her on her own. She's not really toilet trained. She's not really trained to go down the park like Daisy was. Daisy, I could just leave, she would wander off, she'd always come back when I called her. But this is a new baby and it's going to take time. I'll give you some close-up shots of her, but she's been the calmest, most beautiful little baby. I have to give her treats, otherwise she's like, I just want to go explore the yard, I don't want to be filmed. So you can see she's nicely food motivated. That's going to make her nice and easy to train. So this is a little one that's getting me through my grieving time. It has been really hard and I still really miss Daisy. She's not going to replace her, but it certainly gives me something to look forward to when I come home. So that's why I'm filming here by the pool. It's a pretty hot day today. I certainly don't want to leave her at home outside, and because she's not really 100% toilet trained yet, I really don't want to be leaving her in the house. She has an absolute hissy fit if I pop her into a crate. So we'll get on with the fountain pen review in just a sec, but I wanted to introduce you to my beautiful little Tiger Lily, and I'm sure she'll be featuring going forward on quite a lot of my videos. So the introduction's over. I want to focus on 2 pens that I bought at the Singapore pen show. Now, the first, I'll give you some close up. This is the magnificent Magna Carta Mag 600. I saw this pen, I just fell in love. I was going to buy it only on the second day, but by the time I got round to the table where this pen was, picked it up, dipped it, had a bit of a write with it. When you know, you know. So this is the pen that really was my first buy at the Singapore pen show. It's a modern pen. It's beautiful, high quality resin. It's supposed to be like a vintage flex pen. So it's the Magna Carta Mag 600 True Flex. So a couple of twists and we've got this magnificent gold nib. I've got treats in my pocket. The feed's magnificent. I really like this pen, so I'll show you up close as well, but the grip's extremely comfortable. The leopard spot tortoiseshell, I love this pattern. I love the gold trim around the cap band, which just says Magna Carta with their emblem. I love the clip with the 2 little studs. It kind of looks really vintagey, even though it's a new pen. But this pen is made by Magna Carta in India, and I was absolutely thrilled to get this. I paid about 650 Singapore dollars for it. It's pretty light, but I really like the larger pens. They're a bit easier to grip onto. I find when I'm doing surgery a lot, I tend to get hand cramping and things from having to hold things quite tightly. So being able to have a nice large shaped pen like this that fits in my hand, I find very, very comfortable. So how's this pen been since I got it? Not great. Not great at all. And the reason is it's got a really bad case of baby's bottom. It wrote okay initially when it was dipped, of course, because there was a lot of ink on the feed and on the nib area. But since I've been trying to use it for just journaling or just a little bit of note taking, I have found it really disappointing. It's hard starts, it skips. Sometimes it writes really well and sometimes it just doesn't. I love the line variation that it gives. The soft nib is just an absolute dream on the page. There's barely any feedback, which I actually like. I don't like a lot of scratchy sensation or feedback when I'm writing. I'll give you a writing demonstration of it. So when it's writing well, it's writing amazingly. Initially, it was railroading, which was also a bit of a problem. So for the last couple of weeks, I have been in touch with Magna Carta by email asking for some help so I didn't void any warranty. I've heard nothing back from them. So I decided that I would just gently use some of the Mylar Flex, and I've done my infinity loops and some back and forward. It has improved it quite a bit. If you don't have a set of these little sheets, and these are easily available from any of the online hobby stores and some fountain pen suppliers. This is just a standard kind of nail buffer, and I start with the black, move on to the white, and then finish with the grey. A few drops of water just so that we're keeping the nib nicely lubricated. And I have really got quite an improvement, but it's certainly not there yet. So it has been this modern vintage flex pen. Oh, it hasn't been really that great for my journaling. I've been grieving, it's been frustrating. So I've wanted to kind of journal when Daisy was sick and she was in the emergency hospital, and then she was with me during the day because I still had to work. So we're not open 24 hours. So it was very stressful for her. And I have to admit that this pen really just added to my stress. It wasn't that important in the scheme of things, but now that things have settled down, I'm not real happy with it. So, what was the other pen that I bought? The other pen that I bought was this little cutie. This is a vintage Pelikan M200. It's probably around, what does it got on it here? I think a lot of the inscriptions come off the cap, but I think this is probably around 1991. It was prior to having the gold cap band, the gold band around the piston. It is a piston filler. The Magna Carta is a converter filler, pretty easy to use, and the converter does seem to keep up with the ink flow on the Magna Carta. So this is just typical Pelikan. It's got the little bowler hat. It's got 2 chicks on it engraved into it. There's not any gold. I will show you that up close. And the typical Pelikan clip, which is really nice, really functional. I've been using this pen at work occasionally. It's just beautifully trimmed. The tortoiseshell, which I think is not real tortoiseshell. I think it's after the tortoiseshell stopped being used. It's just a beautiful little light pen. It's got a gold nib. I'm not really sure of the thickness. I'll get my gauge out in a minute. We'll measure it. It writes like a fine, but it might be, oh, it is a medium. Sorry, I've got a little sticker on the bottom that says medium. It does write a little bit fine. How's this one been? Disappointing. Why? The right tine on this just sticks down just a weeny bit. Sticks up just a weeny bit. So the left tine is slightly lower than the right tine. What that means is when I'm writing with it on the way up, those tines are not absolutely in alignment. So the tine cuts the paper or scratches the paper. So it causes skipping, scratching. really uncomfortable feel when you're writing. The sort of thing that people who don't write with fountain pens say, oh, I don't like writing with fountain pens, they're too scratchy. I haven't got that beautiful smooth flow that you would usually see with Pelikan. Now this is a vintage pen that I bought from the Singapore Pen Show. I can't remember how much I paid for it, probably around 200, 300 Singapore dollars. The nib's 14 karat gold, 585. It is absolutely lovely. I have been adjusting the tines, and I've done that simply by using my thumbnail, pressing down on the side that's too high, never try and lift up the opposite side. And I have got some improvement, but it's still tending to just kind of jump out of alignment. So I'm not really sure what to do with that. Thoughts are maybe send it to a nib meister or just continue on. I have pulled it apart, I have cleaned it, I have lubricated the barrel with some silicone so that the piston works better. It is a really, I forgot that I'd fully inked it. It is a really gorgeous pen, and when it writes well, it writes really, really well. I'll just clean up that little spill. Use a cloth rather than tissues or absorbent paper. You really don't want to be getting paper towel threads or bits into your nib. It's only going to ruin it and damage the nib or interfere with your writing. So I always just keep a dark blue cloth with me. So that's kind of where I'm at with these pens. I'd really love any hints or tips that you could give me. I do enjoy writing with them, but it just hasn't been this kind of seamless writing that I would normally do with my journaling. So it's kind of where I'm at. I do have a couple of other pens that I'm going to do another review for you. I bought a secondhand Mont Blanc 149 from a Japanese secondhand dealer. That pen's an absolute delight to use. And I bought a couple of Fountain Pen Revolution pens, which are so incredibly smooth, 50 Singapore dollars with an ebonite feed and the most beautiful marbled resin on the outside. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I'll take you inside shortly. I'll give you a writing sample. I've inked both of the pens, true vintage, trying to be vintage, with this ink. It's J. Herbin Poissy de Lune. I really like this because I kind of feel like the purple glow to this fits with the glow around the edges of my tortoiseshell leopard spots on this pen. So I'll give you a writing sample and show you what's going on, and I'd love to hear your comments. In the meantime, once we're done with the video, I would love you to subscribe. I'm going to be doing way more fountain pen reviews. For the moment, it's probably going to be poolside because it's summer here in Australia. It's only about 9 days until Christmas. My puppy really can't be trusted to go anywhere without supervision, and I certainly don't want to leave her at home by herself. She's got plenty of offers of babysitters, but I'm kind of working on her training at the moment. So thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to show you the rest of my pens. I've got some really beautiful, some new Pelikans, the Mont Blanc, the Fountain Pen Revolutions, and some lovely inks as well that I've bought. So thank you. Okay, so first up, I want to show you the ink that I'm using. I absolutely love this color. The J. Herbin Poissy de Lune, which means something like moon dust glow. I'm not really sure, but it's beautiful. It looks purple on the box, but it's not really a purple ink like you might expect. So this is what I've used. I don't think you need me to show you how I filled the pen. I've already made a mess with the Pelikan, so I'll just pop that aside, just so you can see. That's the beautiful bottle. I love the J. Herbin bottles. They're just gorgeous. Probably a little bit shallow for some of the piston fillers, but I just took the bottle on its edge. So very happy with that. Thank you. So the ink, I bought that ink at the Singapore pen show as well. So this is the Magna Carta. I'm just going to try and bring the nib up. I don't know how well that's going to focus. Probably not very well. I will take some. There we go. So lots of ink. You can see this beautiful size nib, a little heart-shaped breather hole, which I just think is stunning. The logo and emblem there. The 14 karat 585 embossed on the side, engraved on the side. Quite a nice little slope on the grip, so it's very comfortable. And those little threads on the top of the grip there, they don't get into your hand at all, so very comfortable place to be holding the pen. The rest of the pen, it is beautiful. I don't know that this light really does justice to it. I'll just put the cap back on. Have a look. It's just beautiful. It's got this very slightly curved finial. The bottom's got quite a sharp finish to it. Well, not sharp, but quite a blunt finish to it. It's got a real presence, this pen. It's just divine. So I liked the look of it. That's what made me pick it up. I didn't realise what it was. I hadn't really seen much of the Magna Carta pens. I didn't even realise they were Indian. I'm such a newbie, but I picked it up because it was so beautiful and I wrote with it and it was love at first sight. So let's just take that off. Just put that cap there. So see there. Just for the minute, just put this as well. So this will give me an idea of the line thicknesses on any fountain pens. I got that at the Singapore Pen Show too. Not too expensive, and I thought pretty useful because sometimes pens don't come with markings on the nibs, so it's kind of nice. And I think that'll also show you some of the line variation that I get. So just pop that aside and we'll just see how it goes. So first we're just going to start with some accumulate. It's so soft. If you can hear any squeaking, that's my hand on this beautiful Rhodia paper, which has got a really nice coating on it. Just do some diagonals. And then look at that. A little bit of this, but I'm probably pressing a bit hard. Look at the ink, the way it just kind of puts down so much ink. It's almost got like a sheen. You can see the shine of it. So I can write fairly quickly with it. And it's very smooth, very soft. It actually seems to be performing a lot better on this Rhodia paper than it has been. So maybe my nib tuning. Oh no, there we go, a little bit there. So it's not too bad. So what did I do to try and deal with this? I don't think I'm going to be able to focus this enough to show you what a baby's bottom would look like. Whoop. Alright, what I can do is attach another lens and try and... Anyway, it's where the tops of the tines don't quite meet in the middle, sort of like a baby's bottom, sort of like that. So there's no ink there when you first start, so you can get a bit of a hard start. So I have just filled this. There may still be quite a lot of ink just in the feed, so I might continue to write. It's really hard to see, but I think you can see. And just see what happens. A bit of baby's bottom there. Just skip there. It's wider where the tines meet. It's not quite in focus. And that's kind of the best I can do. A bit of railroading. There we go. It's really is a bit of a disappointment. So I will just keep working on that. So that's the Magna Carta for you. So it's lying down a lot of ink. It's so soft and beautiful to write with, but skipping, not great. So I suppose you could use it for cards and things. But I want to be able to write properly with it. So this one might be going to a Nibmeister, I think. I really don't want to ruin it. Okay, so now let's try with the Pelikan. Again, this has just been recently filled. This is Rhodia paper, which it does seem to like. Seems to write very well. It's a gold, 14 karat nib. Nice. So a little bit of bounce, nice line variation. The Magna Carta was super flexy, super bouncy. So yeah, you can hear it catching, I think. Oh, there it was. And again, just caught there. So I have tried aligning them, taking the nib and the grip apart. I just haven't quite got there. I can see there, just caught on that V on the upstroke. And now it's made me write some ridiculous things. Oh, no. You don't want to have to think about this. You don't want ink flicking everywhere. So, yep. Singapore Pen Show was a lot of fun. These two pens, not great, but I am going to get back to you with what happens with these. I'll get some work done on them. And hopefully we'll have good news, because I do love the pens, but they're both flawed. We're all flawed, but I want these to write. So that's the Pelikan M200 Vintage, the Magna Carta Mag 600 True Flex, who wants to be a vintage, both with the same ink. You can see the difference in how much ink's been laid down. You can see the difference in the line thickness. We're probably looking about 0.25 for some of those lines. Just not quite right, but they are gorgeous. So I will get back to you, let you know how they go.